Hello everyone, the Robert Salazar Comics back here again. Guys, today I'm going to talk to you guys what's kind of been like on my mind lately and all that stuff. So, yes, I had to cancel the Whatnot show and whatnot. Still prepping for things, one step at a time, of course. It's just pretty tough because it's just like, I look back at the boxes and I'm just like, oh my goodness, you're like gonna sell these beautiful pieces. Not all of them, but just, some. And it's just like, I feel like if I sell them, it's gonna be like selling something I dearly love. It's like, oh my goodness, a piece just take off, just beautiful books and whatnot. But no, yeah, whatnot, yeah. So still prepping for that and everything. It's gonna of course take some time. Of course we have to have excellent time management and everything. But anywho, I actually wanted to share, some thoughts and everything lately. So there's actually, I'm pretty sure know this, the whole thing with AI and everything. Now with AI and comic book art, it's really a big deal, because you see that, when you see in history books and whatnot, you will see that people have done things that you're just like, wow, they really did that. Like, like washing clothes and all that stuff. We have like here in the US, not every country's the same or anything like that, but we're so used to putting clothes in the washer, drying them, putting dishes in the dishwasher, even though it's better to just hand clean them and everything, stuff like that. And it just does it immediately. Like, you don't have to really worry about it. You just throw the soap in there, put the clothes, and however you clean it, it does it for you. You see that other countries, or back in the day, people would actually clean them in the sink. It would just be like, so usually every single piece of clothing and all that stuff. But, bringing AI to the, spotlight, it's just like, yeah, people who drew these pages in comic books. And then you can just literally tell AI your ideas and it just appears. And you literally did dang near nothing just by just telling it what to do, and it does it for you. Now, do remember that it is scary, because it is it's very convenient, and it is very fast, and there's this thing that Bill Gates did say, I prefer to hire lazy smart people. And that right there is just like, that's being lazy, but it's also being smart in a terrible way. So just like thinking about it, you're just like, oh my goodness, that is very possible. I would see on threads, people will say, people are going to see pre AI life where it's just like, yeah, we did all these things. People draw and, take hours out of the day, and it takes so much time, and then they publish it, but people did that back in the day. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, oh my goodness. Like, same thing with like cell phones and phones. Like, people didn't have phones back in the day, and now it's just like your phone is just so, people do a lot of things on their phone. Some people have separation anxiety without their phone. That's really something to think about. And you'll see certain like comic book writers or artists where it's just like, when I saw like, was Jim Starlin, I think, seeing him say that, we can use AI to help us, of course, create comics, write comics and whatnot. And I'm just like, don't quote me on it, but no, I did see that. And I'm just like, wow. And that was a while ago. But no, just thinking about that, it's just pretty tough. And there's so many people with amazing talent out there, and you hear things about the dead internet theory, where it's just like, it's mostly consisted of AI. It's just like, yeah, people don't really have to do anything. Just tell it what to do, post content on YouTube, and it's going to be like, okay, enjoy my content. I'm like, you didn't really create that content. There's no authenticity in that. There isn't. Like, I just think that, when I was seeing content like that, dead internet theory, it just made me think that does make sense. If it's taken over by AI, and it's going to be like, okay, yeah, we're just going to be using it way more than Google or anything like that. And then learning the other day where they use gallons upon gallons of water to cool AI systems and to also produce, to benefit the data centers and everything. They use tremendous amount of water. And I was looking, of course I'm gonna say don't quote me on or anything like that, but because the internet's full of a bunch of things. I did see that back in 2022, big tech companies like Microsoft, Google, and Meta, they use 580 billion gallons of water just for their AI data centers. Water. And that was only back in 2022. And now you're seeing that there's a high demand in AI now, which leads to higher water consumption. And you're just like, the water we drink, this, I don't know, it could disappear. Could there be another way to cool the systems down? It's like a lot at stake, basically, just to have AI running. So it's just crazy, because you also see, countries, if this country has it, this country has to have it better. It's just like all over the place. It needs to be regulated, of course. But let me know what you think. Share your thoughts below. I did try drawing some comic art. It was a little busy, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to work around it and everything. I really appreciate you guys for watching. It was something I wanted to get off my chest. Very, very important. Very important. And as a comic book collector, enjoying the art that's made by people, actual people, it's crushing to see that, And for me, I'm gonna be very, honest with you. When I draw things, I'm a visual drawer. So when I see something, I can draw, like I'll draw it. I mean, I could try drawing without seeing the thing, but when I see it, I just literally use it as a reference. AI could help me draw things. Like I can see it, I can put my ideas in it, I can look at it, and I could just use it as a reference to draw, but not use it as not a drawing, like not, art for the book. I can just literally look at it and more so draw by looking at it. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's crazy. It's a whole big deal. But guys, yeah, let me know. Robert Salsa Comics out. See you guys later, and let me know what you think. Of course. See ya.